Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Giving birth is a miraculous but racking process for all living beings, and you may not always crib what you were expecting. So, hold on tight, because today we will show you some of those animal offspring that left everyone baffled. Conjoined baby crocodile. What's more deadly than a ferocious croc? Well, one that can bite you from a double pair of jaws. In 2001, an unusual conjoined crocodile was born in Thailand and was later adopted by the local zoo. It had two heads that shared one body, and it was named Siam, after the rare Siamese crocodile. Even though the staff of the zoo did their best to take care of the unique crawler, it still did not even make it to adolescence. The Suriname toad. You've probably seen animal mothers with babies on their backs, but have you ever witnessed one give birth through it? It might sound freaky, but it's very common in Suriname toads. These hoppers give birth from the flesh of their backs. Once the eggs are laid and fertilized, they are then shoved into the mother's hind part of the body by the male, where they get absorbed into the skin. Eggs are then covered by a slimy membrane, and when they hatch, the baby toads pop out of the membrane, almost completely shedding the mother's skin. Yeah, the shedding part sounds brutal, but FYI, Suriname toads easily repair their skin for the next birth. Goat monster. What exactly is that thing? A goat-dinosaur hybrid? Please tell me it's just a hoax. It turns out that it isn't. Rather, it is a real exotic type of goat known as the Damascus goat. And guess what? It is purposefully created by breeding. For years, these enlarged-headed goats have been bred for meat, milk, and Morocco leather in Lebanon, Israel, Syria, and Cyprus. These billies have definitely weird-looking faces. However, they have normal-shaped heads when they are young, but as they grow older, they turn into bizarre breeding examples. Scorpion birth. Who doesn't enjoy mom's horseback rides? And these scorpions are up for it. Just look the way they are all clinging to their mother. Yes, motherhood for scorpions is not only hard, but also heavy, as they must carry nearly 100 of their young on their backs for at least 10 to 20 days. Basically, until their skeletons get stiff and they can walk around on their own. But wait, things are not that simple here. As we mentioned that being a scorpion's mother is hard. It's because while the mother is looking after her babies, her own children feed on her body. Talk about sacrificial motherhood. Mutant unicorn snake. We were all fans of the Mutant Ninja Turtles, and if you thought they were cute, wait until you see this little Slytherin, who is the result of a cross between a snake and a unicorn. Nah, I'm just kidding. This snake is not the result of some genetic alteration, but is rather a deformed snakelet that hatched in 2021 at a reptile zoo with a bunch of his other siblings. Still, this guy stood out with his feisty biting skills and unicorn horn. However, due to its deformed condition, this poor kid only lived for a few weeks. Hybrid mix. If you've ever wondered what could be uglier than ugly, I'd say it's this pig-human-goat hybrid, which cradled at a Philippine goat farm back in 2019. It sparked terror throughout the town. Though it was born to an ordinary goat, unlike its siblings, the odd thing had shiny, pale pink skin, feet like pigs, and a nose like humans. Its poor mother passed away while giving birth. I know it all sounds very spooky, but when the video made the news, many experts claimed that it was no hybrid, but a miserable goat which suffered from a genetic mutation in the womb. That might have been caused by a mosquito bite's fever. Mouse with sapling. 4 years ago, a farmer from India came across a rodent that was suffering from immense pain, as the poor thing had an actual sapling growing inside and out of its back. His whole wound was matted with black blood. When the farmer touched the sapling, it brought a cry of pain into the mouse's tiny eyes. And after a while of being disoriented, the mouse eventually collapsed. It is believed that the mouse was set free from his misery by the cutting of the sapling, because it was growing by the length of its body and had not managed to affect the mouse's brain. If you're wondering how the whole germination thing happened in the first place, well, that part's still a mystery. Monkey pig. If Mother Nature's cruelty had a face, it would be this little piggy from China. The bizarre thing was born with 15 other siblings who were all pretty normal, but this unfortunate one was neither normal nor pretty. The weird-looking piglet had 2 holes for a nose, 2 large eyes, and its forelegs shorter than its rear legs. The poor little swine hopped rather than trotted. The experts blamed pollution for such painful mutations, while non-experts joked about its mother fooling around with a monkey. Long-eared goat. All this billy goat needed was a cute face and really long ears to take the internet by storm. Meet Simba, born in July 2022 in Pakistan, who holds the record for having the longest ears. Its breeder, Hassan Narejo, says that the little Simba has made him famous with its 54-centimeter length ears in just a few days. Though no one can explain why Simba has these distinguishing characteristics, he is an excellent addition to the Narejo family. Look how he's playing around with them all. Two-headed calf. You have to see it with your own eyes to believe it. This is a Tennessee calf with 2 heads. Back in 2019, the farm owner called the authorities because he was worried that something was wrong with his 48-hour-old calf. When help arrived, they claimed that while such cases are extremely rare, cattle animals have a tendency to birth such 2-mouthed fellows, and that if the calf had survived the birth, it had a good chance of surviving until adolescence as well. The veterinary doctors also believe that such a thing happens due to the abnormal development of cells. Two-headed lizard. If you're interested in two-headed freaks, there goes another. But this one is not a mammal, but a reptile. In 2016, a reptile seller based in China uploaded a video of a lizard with 2 heads munching on a snack. Despite their odd appearance, the 6-legged creatures appeared poised and gay. This type of bearded dragon is specially bred in lizard farms in China. Look how it scooped up insects with its 2 heads in near-perfect unison with its 2 tongues. It was reportedly sold to the Venice Beach Freak Show. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by one of our subscribers. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it on over to us. Who knows, we might even feature it in one of our videos. Today, the subscriber's pick points to the hybrid birth that swept the internet. Allegedly, this unusual offspring was believed to have been delivered on a farm in the town of Murang'a, Kenya. The owner of the farm was very excited about his pregnant pigs, but when one of them gave birth to this eerie thing, he was left dumbfounded. However, as time passed, it became clear that the whole thing was a hoax. It was actually an art model created by a German artist, and some internet scammers duped viewers into thinking it was the real thing. Super cow. Do not fear, as super cows are here. And if you're wondering what their superpower is, well, they produce more milk than any of your regular cows. Also known as Belgian super cows, these are mutant breeds of cows that were first produced in 1800 by Belgian scientists. They brought together native cows with short horns, which worked as both breeding and dairy wonders, because they got bigger and stronger cows that produced more milk and protein. These cows are distinctive due to their huge muscles and enormous size, and have heavily contributed to commercial purposes. But on the downside, their artificial breeding has left them with severe health problems. Human-faced lamb. A video from the Russian village of Chirka stirred quite a fuss on the internet. It appears that a sheep there gave birth to a lamb with a, quote, human face, and the neighbors refer to it as the angry old man with a big nose. Which is sort of accurate if you look at the lamb yourself. The farm owner could not believe his eyes when he first laid eyes on it. According to the local vet, the deformity was caused by an overdose of vitamin A that the farmer gave to the mother. The lamb has become quite a celebrity in the village. See you next time!